4? Really? Torment Creek. This is nice. Definitely my favorite of the Coldwind maps, but only when I'm playing Survivor, really. The Coldwind maps tend to be really Survivor-sided, if nothing else. Speaking of Survivors, we've seen our first one of the match, Little Architect Mr. Richter. Let's get rid of him as fast as possible. I tried to strafe there. It's okay, we're gonna switch targets to the gen that's being worked on. I heard this. And the culprit is... there our Jeff. It's a little hard to see him through the corn. Let's get him mutated or infected so I can mutate. Or not, I guess, because I have Parkinson's disease. I really need an infection on this guy. I need out of tier 1 as soon as possible. But just as I say that, it looks like he runs into me, so I'll just take the hit. And he's going to, okay, Meat Tree's over there. Can I really afford to play Meat Tree? I'm not, alright, you know what, can I infect? I can infect, I'm closer to tier 2 now. Jeff has left, lucky for us, but also kind of unlucky. He's just gonna run away, isn't he? Yeah, by the way his scratch marks are moving, he is doing anything but keeping us in one part of the map. He's either a good solo queue survivor, or he's part of a coordinated team just leading me away so that other people can do gens. Okay. You know, I have a rule for myself to always assume that everyone has dead hard, and the single time that I don't what was that shit? The one time I don't follow my own rule is the time he has dead hard. How convenient, but I definitely get him here. There's nothing he can do at all, and I'm out of tier 1 there. Now I'm, the hardest part of the game is over for me. Or not, because it's back to being hard. They've already finished a gen. I need any sort of pressure. I need, at least 3 infections or 2 downs. I thought I was going to be playing that loop for a while. Okay, let's go back and deal with the Jeff. Oh yeah, they're over there. Naughty bastard, you little demon. You have done 2 generators, and I have, like, nothing to show for it. Only 1 hook, a couple of injuries, and about 2 infections, and that is not good. Okay, nah, a mistake that I will capitalize on. They ran into each other, lost a lot of distance. Felix goes down here most certainly. And ooh, it looks like we have some info. Thank you, zombie. Pay raise for you. Get away from my Felix. Let's hook this guy and continue on. I detect no one. All we do know is that the Claire is somewhere around here. Right, yes, right there. Hopefully we can get her down. And 2 hooks when 3 gens are remaining, or 2 people on the hook I should say, would be astronomically valuable for us. Okay. So now we know where 3 people are. Jill is near Meat Tree, Jeff has just vaccinated. And we're gonna infect him again, get closer to tier 3. Or actually reach tier 3. This Marvin's Blood add-on is so damn good. I don't know why it's not a rare. So now we have the Jeff infected and everyone else injured. It looks almost as if we're going to be having a favorable outcome for us. Despite playing on an incredibly, that was so fucking lucky, an incredibly survivor-sided map. Yes, come on, zombie. Pay raise for you. Yes, zone her out. Zone out. 2 zombies, zombie gangbang, and yes, we just corral her into a nice straight line. Easy for us to hit. Let's put her on the hook and see where everyone else is. I detect plenty of people. And wow, we only had 1 person hooked and there were 2 gens completed, and now everything is coming up peaches. And rosy as well. Oh, they could not. This is a tragedy. Their downfall is happening swiftly and embarrassingly. That was proof that it was quite an embarrassing downfall. 2 people down, 1 person hooked, the last person injured. I am going to make an educated guess and say we've won the game if we can maintain at least 1 person of our 2 on these hooks. It looks like we're going to be able to, or at least trade here. The Claire with the Meg. Oh, nice, but I still get you here. That additional meter in Tier 3 doesn't sound like much. 5 meters of range to 6 meters of range. But, as you can see, the evidence was in front of you. It was quite helpful. And now we have gone from 2 people on the hooks to 2 different people on the hooks. But they just unhooked the Claire, and I need to rectify this problem. Doesn't look like Claire is making some good pathing options, going to the meat tree and... Okay, well, that was good movement. I'll give her that. We can afford to get rid of this pallet, and I think she's kind of zoned out. She's going to be going down again. Apologies for tunneling, but y'all brought flashlights, every single one of you, so what I am is retarded, so how did I miss that? Fabulous. I have ears. That was a terrible idea. I could hear you. Are we gonna get 2 people down? Yes, we are. What a miraculous little situation this has turned into. Can we get 3 people down? Use your dead hard. We can get 3 people down. Oh, we have won this game so hard. I wish it was just a little bit more exciting for you all. This turned into, or turned from a really simple, average game. The survivors had some leverage at the start, and now it's just a complete stomp. And we're doing some clicky-clickies. I don't know if they're trying to be mean to get in my head, or they've acknowledged that they're in a bad spot and they're almost kind of giving up in a sense. Yes, zombie. Zone out this Meg. Zone out this Meg. Do it. We will break this pallet, and... Oh, so zoned. You are dead. Or are you doing the run to a corner and be fun? Yes, funny! That makes kill number 1 for us, and we saw them with barbecue. They're all at the shack. They have 2 gens left, but I doubt they're gonna finish them in time at all. We found the Claire being very, very naughty, so we're going to go after her first. Everyone else ran away when I got to the shack. Being the hero, I suppose, Claire stayed behind. I know I left the shack mid-chase. It was just that the zombie had his arms up. I thought someone might have been over there. They have 4 flashlights, so I'm expecting flashlight saves. Unfortunately, none have happened at all. Doesn't vault the window. Fair enough. Instead choosing to simply run away. Admirable decision. Nice. Now we're at a jungle gym. I don't think I've used this pallet at all. Or they have used this pallet at all, but regardless, I can still, hit. Can I hit through here? Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, stop clicking. Okay, change of plans. That is a blinded zombie. Let's head over there. Oh, Jeffy Weffy, get away from my zombie. I punch you in the ass. I'm sorry, zombie. I'm apologizing on my behalf. I didn't protect you. It's just, Jeff has been bullying you, and I couldn't allow that as the big zombie parent here. You know, you're fat, have a lot of facial hair, and you're Canadian. These are this is 3 character traits, the most dangerous character traits a person can have. And I'm thankful that we broke this pallet, because now he only has the window, and Nemesis plays around windows really well. He can also play around people that dead hard into a red barrel really well. If my memory serves me correctly, this is kill number 2. Yeah, it's kill number 2. So they're gonna have 2 people alive and 2 gens remaining, which means fucking 1 gen remaining then, which means they have the potential to win. They just need to play really well. Okay, this Claire, does she fall for the... She falls for the mind game. And instead of having a chance to win, they have no chance, because I am going to slug and then find the Felix. And that is going to be the game, so let's go and take a look around the map. It's been like a minute and 10 seconds, so I kinda gave up on finding Felix. I'll just kill Claire and then pray that I find the hatch. So in that intermediate time, I successfully closed the hatch, and then Felix blinded a zombie, so I found out where he was. This means we have secured the 4K, and I have gotten all of the points in the world. I'll get us into another match pretty soon.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Ew, gross. Ormond, of all of the maps, why? It's not Blight, so I'm not going to be as miserable as I would have been otherwise. Now, I predict they're going to be on that gen right there, or maybe those ones. We can... Okay, it's... My divination paid off, and I guessed correctly. And we actually hit our tentacle strike instead of missing 6 times like we did last game. And he's leaving the loop. Quite a terrible move, and I know I missed that, but I most certainly can get him here about now. There we go. Nice tentacle strike. This was a terrible idea, and now we have 1 hook at 5 gens. I swear I saw someone over here. Where the hell did they possibly go? I got the... Yeah, there you fucking are, Claudette. I got the barbecue proc, and she hid really well. It took me like 30 seconds to find her. I also love that there is no value there. That is just pixels that are turned off on my screen. Just pure blackness. It's disgusting. And don't do that, you fucking idiot. Why? You can't... Ugh, never mind. Alright, now let's go chase the Yunjin Lee. This little loop around on this tractor has been going on for like 40 seconds, so... Oh, lucky us, the Quintinus came in here to body block, and he's just letting us get both an infect and a health state within 5 seconds of each other, so I'm not complaining there. Let's go back to chasing our little Korean music bitch at this corner jungle gym. I want the Yunjin Lee down by any means necessary, so... Pah! Yeah, okay, well... So I guessed wrong. That cost us a few seconds. Not to mention she has the 1 pallet over here I didn't break. I'm not going to mind game this. I'm just gonna run forward. I think she faked because she expected me to hold up my tentacle to try and hit her over the pallet. So she faked. Luckily for me, I'm not as tentacle happy as I once was when I picked up Nemesis. Okay, who is next? Going to get a yummy, delicious, and satisfying hit on the Quintin, so we know where he is. I see the Adam over there, and the Claudette ran to the right. We essentially, for the most part, know where everyone is. This is a good situation to be in, and I will tunnel the Yunjin because I want someone out of the game as fast as possible. I think she's going to run into the zombie. Yes, pay rise for you, my friend. Yes. I'm cutting all of that footage out. That was like a 2-minute, 30-second chase. I lost a gen in that time. So all of a sudden, I went from winning to losing the game, as they got 4 people alive with 2 gens left. So let's see if we can get some pressure rolling again. So, a nice punch on the Quintin. And and the Yunjin will be dead again as soon as possible. Can I cut her off? Yes, I can. Or I miss. This. Hey, you are not the Yunjin Lee. You know what, never mind. I've committed to the chase. And you don't have any pallets or anything of the sort here. I know it's not Yunjin, so I'm a little grumpy, but another hook is fine by me. But I really do need at least someone dead. Also not Yunjin, Claudie. This is... Oh, what was that lag spike there? I was going to say, this is an unfavorable situation for me. We've got some people injured and some people infected. But I still just need someone dead out of the game as fast as humanly possible. And I'm okay if it's Adam. Interesting maneuver there, trying to blind me mid-chase. And I think that was a bad move. You should have used that time to run away instead of blinding the zombie. Yeah, if you didn't blind the zombie, you most likely would have made it to the pallet. I hear no one we can pick up. My guess is that they're probably going to try and heal the Adam, who's vaguely in this area. About here? Right, maybe? I've forgotten exactly where he went down. Regardless, let's use this time. We have a good... Okay, someone's coming for the save. Claudette. Another infection. 1 gen left. Zombie hit. That is a lot of action. Let's capitalize on it. I think I broke this pallet, so you go down. Yummy, yummy. That zombie is going to get the... he's on a fast track to becoming a manager by the end of the month if he keeps up that behavior. I love the zombies. I feel like I need to parent them and like give them cookies and milk every time I play this killer. They're just so useful. They're good for information. They're good for corralling survivors. They're satisfying to hit, infect, or even down people with. In fact, I got a buddy of mine got a few DCs that way because he had a zombie on one side and a Nemesis on the other, and it was just a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of scenario. Quite funny. We're in a bit of a slow phase right here. I haven't seen or heard anyone, and they haven't even saved despite me running to the other side of the map to kick a gen. Just as I say, they save. Very interesting. That was a zombie. I just heard footsteps. That I will admit is a downside of Nemesis. Sometimes zombie noises you mistake for survivor noises. Okay, that was a fine juke. Just don't click. What? You're dead on hook, douche. Okay, let's go back and deal with oh, they're trying to heal. They're swarming like a pack of piranhas around my downed little specimen. I hit the Yunjin Lee. Super out of position. Oh, that extra meter. That extra meter. So yummy. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Up only to immediately get downed again, and zombie, like, you're gonna, Chief Executive Officer, just, you're putting in so many hours. We finally got someone dead, and the Yunjin is also dead on hook. So, 1 gen left, 2 people alive, and the Adam is injured. I'm going to, with confidence, say that we have turned this game around, and we can win it. I see a Quentin over here! Oh, but yeah, sprint burst. Okay, fine. Questionable choice to stay at this loop. Okay, anyway, questionable choice to stay at this loop. If I were the Quentin, I just would have ran away, like to main building or something, to get the max amount of distance possible. And wow! Come on. Oh, never mind. It's fine. It's Ormond. It's a bad map. Blame Ormond. Blame Ormond. It's never my fault. It's the map's fault. I'm not complaining. He's opted to stay here instead of making distance. So he's down. Now, what I will do is I will kick this generator, And then I will go and find... I will not kick this generator, but we do know, so they've got all 5 gens done, but, we just know that Adam is kind of vaguely in that area, so we're gonna go over there, home in, and see if we can get some information to make this a 4K instead of a 3K. Adam has made the treacherous and fatal mistake of alerting my zombie, and that costs him the game, or that costs him the game. And unless the Quentin has Unbreakable, which I'm confident that he does not, our 4K is secured. Yes, he is crawling, and that speed does not make me think of tenacity. Therefore, he cannot be using Unbreakable. This is a success. I am pleased with this. I think I'm going to put some nice jazz music over this and turn it into a relaxing video instead of a super hype funny video. And I hope you'll all enjoy that. Our pallet is broken. The entity is getting them both at the same time. And I have succeeded.